Hey guys, the Hydro here. I wanted to go over the cards and relics that I chose. This is an Earth Commander event, and I wanted to explain to you guys a little bit about how I put my decks together week after week as a free-to-play player. I don't do huge damage, but I do good damage. I compare myself to the people that are, in the top 500 worldwide, which means I'm not doing the type of damage that I wanted to do, but I can still hit in the multiple billions, and part of that is because I am able to put together a deck of cards just with what I have laying around and then figure out how they work off each other to do really big hits. The math of that is a little deeper than I want to go into, but you can put logic towards the cards that you have and the relics you have and put together something that does some really good hits. So first, I want to go over the cards that I've chosen. I have 2 Sycamore Royal Guards that I managed to pick up for this event. Those are the event heroes for this Commander event, so they're 10Xs. They put those on the board. They hit pretty hard. I went ahead and leveled them up. And the relic from this event is this one here. We have the Harbinger Partisan. If you create 4 power gems on the board, it's going to fire off a power gem too. It also gives you gems at the start of the match to make some matches and get going. So those are the Sycamores. On the left, I have the Guru. And the Guru he puts gems on the board based on intensity and also does a little bit of healing. I don't have the relic from that event. That was when I first started playing, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. On the far left, I have the Force Cannon from the last blue event, and that is, it's actually a few events ago, sorry, and that is a technological increase. It's just a little bit more. For the Sycamores, they do healing based on intensity, so I'm going to let that, fire off and put up some intensity. Again, I'm not sure if this is a bug, but the Barricade Breaker seems to affect every card in your deck no matter what, according to the information that you can tap on the top right of your screen. So you're going to get the flat damage from the Barricade Breaker, whether it fires off or not. Again, not sure if that's a bug, but it does seem to actually affect your cards. From the Giant event, I'm using a Slayer card, the Arcane Henga, and that's because this relic, the Colossal Crusher, creates power gems as well. And that's if you have more than 12 Earth Gems. So you don't need power gems to get that one to fire off. It's going to go off pretty regularly as long as you can put green gems on the board. The last card that I chose for this event was Tessera the Blade Sister. She uses the Extra Vertebra Helm, and that is another one that I put in there that creates power gems as long as 4 power gems are on the board. So the order of my relics matters as well. The Colossal Crusher is going to fire off that 1 power gem, so if I have 3 on the board, I can get 4 because the Crusher fires off, and then it's going to fire off my next 2 relics. They fire off in left to right order, so I would consider that when you're setting up your decks for events, because the order of your relics matters, and that's pretty much what I wanted to explain as far as setting up your deck for various events. Sometimes you're going to do more damage using cards that are not the proper event cards. For example, that Arcane Henga is a Slayer card. It still hits for 100 million plus on a good hit, so we'll keep using things like that. And as we progress through these videos, hopefully you guys can fire some questions off to me and help me catch anything I've missed. So again, this is Hydro of Sun and Moon Guild, and thank you for your time.